Van life. Completed it, mate. However, if you're looking to downsize from a house or upsize from van life, I'm going to give you 5 fantastically brilliant reasons why full-time boat living might just be for you. And if you make it all the way to the end of the video, I've given you a Brucey bonus reason / pep talk that might just change your life, or at least the next 5 minutes. Let's get into this. And the first reason is probably the most obvious reason and something I get asked probably the most, and that's money. Is it cheap to live on a boat full time? And the short answer is yes. Yes, it is. If you are continuous cruising around the UK, then you've got to think you haven't got mortgage / rent payments, you haven't got council tax, you haven't got mooring fees. Chances are you don't even have a car, so you haven't got the associated costs with a car. Your main outgoings, the way I see it, continuous cruising, food and fuel. Yes, you might have your boat license, but you might have paid that annually, so happy days. How do we save money? Well, first of all, solar panels, lecky, or electricity for you posh people. During the summer, we get loads of it, even in the UK. During the winter, yeah, it can be a little bit more challenging. Find ways around it, happy days. Water, it's including your boat license. Gas, I don't tend to use that much gas, very little during the summer. During the winter, granted, a little bit more. My other main outgoing during the winter would be wood and coal to keep the boat nice and toasty for me and Hoochie. The other thing you got to bear in mind is maintenance. Please keep on top of your maintenance. Stuff like blacking of the boat can cost thousands of pounds every few years, depending on the length of the boat, how you're getting the boat blacked, and whether you're getting someone to do it for you or not. And obviously little things like your engine needs servicing, all that good stuff. Just a quick one. If you do have a mooring, you have still got a great way to save money and live a relatively cheap lifestyle. I would say that any mooring outside of London is fairly well priced. If you're going to have a mooring in central London, yeah, it's a spicy, real spicy outgoing. So just bear that in mind. And then I guess the last thing would be, it all comes down to what sort of lifestyle you choose to live while you're doing boat life. If you're a flashy git, then your costs will be higher. If you are happy to live quite a simple, frugal lifestyle, then obviously your cost of living goes down and the ability to save money, hopefully, goes up. All right, reason number 2, and this one is free of charge. It is nature. Full-time boat living, you are immersed in it, especially if you're continuous cruising through the countryside. It's fantastic. There is a reason why humans love to go hiking and partake in outdoor sports, because being outdoors is good for our soul. Now, your boat lifing through the countryside, the trees, the fields, the muddy towpath, the birds are singing. I know I sound a bit hippie-ish there, but it's true. It's good for us. Add into that all the wildlife you get to see. So from swans to ducks to coots to squirrels and Egyptian geese, foxes, I've even seen deer. It's amazing to see these animals in their natural habitat as opposed to on telly or in a zoo. So that's a real plus. And then finally, I just want to touch on this real quick. There is such a thing called the blue mind effect. Now, please do your own research on this. But human beings have a natural psychological affinity towards water. Not just being in water, but just being near water, the ability to see water. It can reduce our stress levels. It can improve our sleep, which ultimately leads to better health. So imagine getting to wake up every day on the water, opening the curtain, sipping your coffee, seeing all this beautiful wildlife just do its thing on the water. Life is good. Even when it's raining, life is still good. But nature, it's awesome. Let's keep this one short and sweet because it's pretty straightforward. Freedom. The UK canal system is now your oyster. Explore it. Got a bit of a knobhead neighbour? Move your boat. A bit sick of the view? Move your boat. If you are doing rural boat life and you're a bit bored, try city boat life. You might like it, and vice versa. If you have just landed a new job and it's near a canal system, take your home with you. It's fantastic. The flexibility boat life gives you is awesome. And it's, I must say this, it's the freedom to do what you want and to go where you want on your terms with your home. It's great. Try it. Reason number 4, and we are going to go a little bit deep here. Maya. What is Maya? Maya comes from back to yoga or Hinduism, and it roughly translates as the illusion that material items and possessions will bring you happiness. Now, we all know what it's like when you get something new, you love it, but it's short-lived. Before you know it, it's just thrown on the side. You're not looking after it as much as you were. How does this cross over into boat life? So, boat life is a small space. You have to be a lot more intentional about the items you keep on your boat. So 1, either those items have to bring you great joy, happiness, or 2, they have to make your living on the water easier, better. That's what I would say. Now, do you have to become a minimalist to live on a boat? Absolutely not. It's just being more mindful of the possessions you have. And what I would say is having less is actually quite liberating. It's good. There's less things to maintain. There's less things to break and have to replace. It's good. If you're interested in sort of minimalizing, watch a film called Minimalism. There's a fantastic line in there, and it goes along the words of having less to do more. What is your more? Reason number 5, and this one might be seen as controversial. Rebellion. Obviously, it's not a rebellion in the traditional sense, but living on a boat full time is also not conformist to what society has deemed as normal. In fact, you could say boaters are outliers. One of the reasons which appeals to me so much about boat life, and it might do to you as well, is my reduced outgoings. And what I mean by that is it means it gives me the ability to work less and still have a comfortable lifestyle. Now, when I say that, there are going to be people who are like, he's lazy. I'm not lazy. I worked for over 2 decades in the military, contracting across the world in hostile environments, working away for months at a time. I know what graft is like. But as I've got older, I've also realised that I'm not prepared to sell my time as much. So with boat life, I have now got the ability to work less, still have a comfortable lifestyle, but also pursue the things that bring me joy. Little things like spending more time with my boy Hooch. I would spend all day with him if I could. It also means I get to chase my passions more. So for example, it means I get to lead a much more active lifestyle by doing jiu-jitsu, running, going to the gym, trying different sports. What else? It also means that it's given me a chance to change careers in my nearly mid-40s. So I love videography and video editing, and I hope that I can make that my main source of income soon. And it's helped because I have such low outgoings. It means I don't have to spend as much time in a job as other people to pay their bills. And that to me is worth any type of perceived hardship that boat life might be throwing your way. Again, I would love to hear your feedback on that. But for me, that's really important. It's having more time to pursue the things that bring me joy in this life. There you go. I really want to hear what people say about that one. Yeah. Brucey bonus time, because who doesn't like getting a little 7-7 at the end? Right, I've called this one Why Not? And it isn't necessarily aimed at moving into a boat. This one is just my chance to say, why not? Like, if you're considering moving onto a boat, why not? Give it a go. You might love it. Awesome. You might hate it. Sell it in 6 months' time. Go back to bricks and mortar. If you're thinking about selling up, moving into a van, traveling the world, do it. I know some other people have done it. Why not? If you're thinking of changing careers, fucking why not? Go for it. If it doesn't work out, you can always go back to your previous job/career. If you're thinking of moving somewhere else, do it. Why not? Move to a different city, move to a different country, experience different cultures, different climates, different food. I guess what I'm saying is, don't just get stuck living in the same place in bricks and mortar for the whole of your life when there's a whole world out there that needs seeing and experiencing as much as you can before the day you kick the bucket. And it's all coming for us. So yeah, why not? Just fucking go for things. Anyway, rant over. I feel better. As per usual, I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching. And... Laters. Fuck it.